Hey dudes, this is Matt V2099. I am here with an awesome new video where I'm going to microwave 22 long rifle. Now, this has been done before. This is going to be a second channel video. These are the blended bullets that I've been slowly doing various things to destroy. Today we're going to microwave. This isn't the reason I'm microwaving it. Isn't for this video that I'm presenting now. It's because I wanted a small clip for a different video that is going to be funny once you see it for my main channel. It'll be like 20 seconds where it'll be cool. So these were blended. I deep fried them. I've tested them out in the Ruger SR22. So they're all messed up. See, they're all dinged up, and you can actually shoot them out of a gun. The deformed casing, you can shove them into the chamber, and as long as it'll lock and go into battery, it'll shoot no problem because the brass is that soft. But that one's all messed up. You can't do that one. Some of them are just kind of bent, and you can just pretty easily bend them into just make them go into that chamber. I didn't have any problems. I bet that might screw up your rifling a little bit, maybe. But it's lead versus steel, so lead and copper. So how could it? I suppose if it's too messed up, it could get stuck in there and blow up your gun. But it's only 22, right? So this is going to be a clip in my 5 reasons for the 22 long rifle shortage video I'm producing, which I'm going to go through all the crazy reasons why there's no 22 to buy. And one of those reasons is YouTubers are freaking microwaving them. Yeah, what a bunch of dumbasses, right? Noobs. So this is my microwave. I keep this one in my reloading shack. It's seasoned perfectly. I use it exclusively for microwaving Hot Pockets. So it's got that nice Hot Pocket orange glow and crust in there. It's perfectly seasoned. I don't know how many 22s do we want to do? Dude, I'm being too safe. These gloves are getting in my way of operating optimally. So I don't know, I'm going to probably just put a couple handfuls on the damn thing there. Like so. Is that pretty good? The primer has to get to about 400 degrees for it to ignite and set off the powder. And from watching other people's microwaving 22 videos, that's a lot of it. They're not all going to go off though. Let's do that many. From watching other people's, it should work, although this microwave might suck. You know, it's good at doing my Hot Pockets. That's all I eat, you know. Pretty much all I eat is Hot Pockets. What should we do, 5 minutes or so? I think we're already set at 4:58, so let's do this. I doubt it'll show anything, but you should be able to hear if they pop and maybe see some freaking sparks or something. Well, holy shit, we got an almost immediate reaction. That took 7 seconds for them to... We're going to let it just cool down here before I pop it open and see what's going on. I'm going to unplug the microwave for safety. Okay, we're going to open the door and step back for safety. Okay, let's get all up in there and check that out. As you can see, there's powder everywhere. I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 went off before I shut it off. It was loud. It wasn't very loud. It was like a fire. They were like firecrackers. It wasn't the sound of a gunshot because there's no chamber pressurization, so you're not sending anything supersonic. So you have 2 noises. You have the powder blast, which is like a firecracker. Then you have the sonic boom, which is when the bullet breaks the sound barrier and goes supersonic, and that's a louder. That's you know, you could hear that for blocks. This, you could hear this like maybe the neighbor could hear it, but you know, people up the street, you know, they can't hear it, or even across the street. So I heard several pop. Let's stick our hands in there and find one. So here's a bullet that has been separated from the casing. There's this is funny. We're gonna look at the top of the damn thing. Wow. The top got all sorts of burnt. I don't see any dents in there, so it's just basically powder ignition. It's a firecracker. There's no... As you can tell, the brass is the weakest link here. The brass separates before the pressure can force the bullet out of the brass. So that's when you get that pop, and it doesn't shoot the bullet. The bullet, this is lighter than the bullet, so this is gonna fly around. This, see? Let's look at this one. Looks like this one started to burn. Wow, that's pretty interesting actually. Let me get it all up in there even more. There's only a few. This one looks like it actually shot the bullet out. But as soon as you get case separation from the bullet, the powder and the gases are going to go take the path of least resistance, like sideways, and the bullet isn't going to shoot like it does out of a gun. Look at that, it's bulged right there. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Here's another bullet. So it looks like I found 2 bullets. 3. Yep. That makes sense. I think there was 3 pops. And there's 3 separated brass. 3 brass with no bullets. I'm pretty confident all these would go off, and that would be pretty cool to do one day, but my current location, that's not a good idea. Oh no, here's a 4th one. The first one I examined. That's pretty cool.
Thank you for watching, and if you made it this far, I would love to hear what you have to say in the form of a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video and tell me what other types of videos you would like to see. And if you want to drop a like or a dislike, that's also huge and I would appreciate it. Thank you, and Matt B out.